taught yourself SEO, and it's come along the way, is when you approach looking at your SEO, or if you ever had to look at anyone else's SEO from a more consulting perspective, is how do you actually approach implementing and assessing the strategy?
With my years experience, and not just mine, like anyone with my kind of experience, and I speak, I don't know if you saw our Red and Yellow talk, but Rick, who's like my right-hand man in our business, also got a good 10 plus years experience in the space. Doing it this long, you can look at a website and within 5 to 10 minutes, you can pick up whether they've done SEO at all, whether they've tried to do it and how well they've done it, or if someone's really botching it or doing it very well. Very quickly, 5 to 10 minutes, you can tell, you get a status. And not just by looking at it, but just running a couple of commands in Google. And in 10, 15 minutes, I can say, all right, this is going to be hard, easy, or a walk in the park to help improve the site. So that's kind of but that's just built-in knowledge over time. We'll take the domain and run it through a few tools, anything like SEMrush, Ahrefs. I can share these two with you if you need afterwards. SEMrush, Ahrefs, and Mars are 3 kind of industry-known tools. Neil Patel has his free audit. Any of these online audit tools will give you kind of an assessment. They give you a grade of how it's doing. But I would break it down to the 3 main categories: is technical setup, how easy and capable is Google of crawling your site. Okay. The second biggest sort of stream is the content on the site. So you'll do an audit, not just the quantity. Is it 20 pages or 200 or 2,000 pages, but also the quality of that content and the relevance to the keyword set you're looking at and how you portray that content on the pages. And then the third big one is links. And that's kind of always been the biggest signal to Google when a site is it's got lots of links and they're relevant and they're not spammy. Then you're going to do well, because each link Google interprets as a vote of confidence in your site. So those have kind of traditionally been the 3 pillars. And now, more recent years, the 4th big pillar is site speed. And along with that, usability and UX. Google's pushing super hard to improve site speed. And they can even determine if there's too many adverts and banners on a page. And that is a red flag signal for usability for a user. So those are kind of the 4 pillars I would jump at immediately and spend a bit of time on. For each of them, you can spend 2 hours, 2 days, or even 2 weeks, deep diving if you really want to.